Hello everyone, we're back once again with the Jelle'S Marble League thing. If you want to know why I was strong off, I had heat stroke back in July and I've had top popular without biting down to something. So anyway, let's get into the video. Mostly for green
One of the
ducks.
most dynamic events in all of the Marble League is always the 5-meter relay, where teams combine to get those handoffs just right and try to descend this course as quickly as possible as a team. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. Well, we've already seen some fantastic performances so far in this Marble League. The Pinkies
move over. Yeah, Pinkies are up ahead, which is the most oddest thing.
recently jumped to the top of the standings in front of Team Galactic, clear by 10 points now, with the Rangers close behind, winning the previous event. But all eyes now onto this ramp that is the 5-meter relay as we take a look at what will be an example run. So much to get right and so many pitfalls for what seems to be deceptively simple. You descend down the course, you push your teammate for the next stretch, but the games within the games will always prevail when it comes to something like this. And how fun is this one? So close, every handoff it changes. Look at that battle on those bottom 3 lanes. That's what we could be in store to see for the entirety of this event. Question is, who will come out on top? Who will stand on the podium? Well, I can tell you the Savage Speeders have done it more times than anybody, 6 times in the history of this event. The unofficial record, 7.918 seconds, delivered by the Rangers back in 2020. This event held more than a dozen times in different iterations, but here in the Marble League, we have the Green Ducks, the Bumblebees, Pinkies, and Minty Maniacs to kick things off. It's Green Ducks entering the first handoff, but the Minty Maniacs are swinging back. You can see, riding down the centers of those lanes can make a huge difference. And it is the Minty Maniacs coming in front of the Bumblebees by a 1/10 of a second.
That's horrible.
You know, that handoff can be thrown off if you don't enter it exactly in the middle. That is partially why you see some going better than others. The anchor leg, ever important, delivered by the Minty Maniacs in that one. Savage Speeders, Mellow Yellow, Team Galactic, and Team Primary. Very close coming off of the first handoff. Team Galactic out into the lead. Savage Speeders on the far side. Watching the bottom lane, Savage Speeders will get the win and advance. 8.338. A half of a 10th in front of Team Primary.
Haven't been as bad as Green Ducks so far. Last handoff killed him. All right, Midnight Wisps.
Midnight Wisps, Crazy Cat's Eyes, Rangers, and the Gliding Glaciers. Gliding Glaciers have the lead. That battle for second swings to the battle for first. Rangers had it briefly. It's a dead heat across the line with the Crazy Cat's Eyes and the Rangers. Who has it? Oh, that is very close. And it is Crazy Cat's Eyes by a 1,000th of a second. Everybody in that entire heat separated by a 1/10.
This next thing goes.
Raspberry Racers, Balls of Chaos, Chocolatiers, and the Shining Swarm. Down in that bottom lane, this is not going to be contested at all. A simple victory coming through here for the Shining Swarm. Chocolatiers get second. Raspberry Racers beat the Balls of Chaos across in fourth. Already some mixed results for some rather heavy hitters thus far. How will the rest of it shake out? You can see the jubilance on the face of the fans of Savage Speeders. They've won this event 4 times. Will they be able to three-peat? And this is done now by time, as you see Mellow Yellow and everybody below is locked in.
Yep, unfortunately.
We move to the top 8. Team Galactic. Their fans look on next to the Crazy Cat's Eyes, sandwiched between the Cats and the Minty Maniacs. Hey, there's the Wolfpack up there. We'll be talking about them and the Purple Rockets in the showdown as we get a little bit farther into this one. For semifinal A, it is Chocolatiers, Team Primary, Minty Maniacs, and Crazy Cat's Eyes. Down they come. Crazy Cat's Eyes lead to the first handoff, but I believe have fallen back. Minty Maniacs again out in front. How will the anchor leg hold? Oh, they're nearly pipped. I think they were beaten on the bottom by the Crazy Cat's Eyes.
They still move
they
on,
were indeed, by 8 thousandths of a second.
Well, so far Chocolatiers aren't doing too well, despite my thing in the game.
A wonderful final 2 handoffs to give the Crazy Cat's Eyes the victory and passage into the final. For the other half, Bumblebees, Savage Speeders, Shining Swarm, and the O'Rangers. Off they go. Bumblebees out in front. Savage Speeders closing right up beside him, and they'll take the win.
Of course they will. So the Yankees of
Savage
the Bumblebee.
Speeders get by and
Of course they're gonna do well in
continue
the
their
speed event.
fine form in the 5-meter relay. 3 thousandths of a second over the Bumblebees. We have
that's
seen
their
some
own. What do you
razor
expect?
thin
Of
margins
course they're going to pass it.
in this event. The Rangers team primary, Shining Swarm and the Chocolatiers round out 5th through 8th. That means that of the top 5 teams in the Marble League right now, only one of them has made it to the final. That is the Bumblebees. And a decent points haul for the O'Rangers, with a couple of those top 5 landing well down in 9th through 16th. Question is now, who will capture gold?
No idea.
Last time this was run in the 2021 Marble League, the Speeders won it. It's Cat's Eyes, Minty
The
Maniacs,
Speeders
Savage
currently
Speeders,
fourth, so-
and the Bumblebees. Off they go. Bumblebees get out of the gate well. They lose it through the first handoff. Savage Speeders in the middle lane, trying to stretch that lead, and they will once again capture gold. 3 straight for the Savage Speeders.
Of course they do. What do you expect?
2020,
Speeders, it's their lane.
2021, and now 2022. The Savage Speeders are dominant at the 5-meter relay.
Ah,
5th gold medal in 6 years.
yep.
They've got the hat trick, and they have put their stamp of authority on this event.
No kidding.
They've basically monopolized it at this point. 2/10 clear of the Crazy Cat's Eyes, who get the
Look at
silver.
standings.
Another giant in racing events. They almost got their first gold. And hey, how about Minty Maniacs, by the way? They are in dead last in the Marble League, and they come from behind and take a step of the podium and get bronze behind 2 speedy teams. They deserve to be there. They may not have trended the best lately, but that is a great result.
Okay. Oh, all right. So Pinkies is still ahead. Crazy Cat's Eyes are only down by 4 points. So Crazy Cat's Eyes are right there. Where's Savage Speeders? It's their first medal of the Olympics. They're 6th. Swarm now in last place. Where's Green Ducks? 9th place. Dang. So Green Ducks are in 9th. The only ones without medals are Midnight Wisps, Chocolatiers, the Yellow Raspberry Racers, and Shining Swarm. Where are the Racers at? What are they doing? Why are they sucking so bad? Seriously, what's going on with the Raspberry Racers? What's going on with them? And Shining Swarm, what? Well, Primary's in 8th, so that's good for Momo, but middle of the pack, which is where Momo always was. Yeah. Okay. What's the next
The
event?
Pinkies do keep the lead. Lots changing by the event in this one. We go from speed to endurance on the next one. Who will survive the funnels?
Oh boy. Funnel endurance. And when will that take place? Hey. No. Go away. Let's see. 5-minute relay, that just happened. Funnel endurance on the 13th. Okay. So next is funnel endurance, one of my favorite events, because of all the spinning and everything. Kind of hypnotic at times, as Greg Woods would say in the game. Alrighty. So Pinkies are still ahead. Green Ducks sucked. And Primary's in the middle, about where Momo would be. Alright, well, we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we have better results in the next one for Green Ducks. Alright, goodbye.